Welcome to another show of DC English Grammar. So let's begin. And first thing first is like it's always tempting whether we can do a kind of a revision as well. But we would move ahead, right? So we would move ahead, and so we have something very interesting. I hope I have Shakti and Manju along with me today.
Hi sir, I am Mr. Manju.
Only you are there.
Work. Yeah, she has some work.
Okay, fantastic. No worries about that. Okay, so today, Shakti, what we are going to do is like touching upon some complicated stuff. So maybe we can go slightly bit easy. So that is what I'm thinking about. So the point is like there are when we talk about tenses. See, the tenses has what do you call different. I told you about that. There was something known as like we have done past, present, and future tense. So that we have completed. And so now the point is like there is some more complication in that where there are 4 forms of tenses which is also there, which is called as forms. So let's look at maybe we can do 2 of them. And so we will go a little bit easy, and then we will do 2 more a little bit later in the next class. Okay, so the first thing first is like, let me share my screen now. And so this is precisely what it is. Here it is. So first thing is like, when we talk about tenses, Shakti, we did tenses. So how many tenses are there? We talked about verb tenses, the simple one. What are the tenses?
Present, past, future.
Fantastic. So these are the things which we have already completed, we have done. So now the stuff is like, so this is what it is. What Shakti was talking about is like, Shakti was talking about this, the verb tenses. So this is a verb tense which he is talking about. So one second. Yeah, here it is. So he is talking about the verb tenses which we talked about, which is present, past and future, or you can say past, present and future, but I always prefer to say the present first now, and then it's easier for you to go to past or future. Okay, so this is what it is. Now, so we discussed this in length as well. So now the stuff is like we are also going to discuss about 4 different forms of tenses. So there are 4 different forms of sentence. So this can be complicated, as I said, right? Tenses itself is complicated in the sense like those who are learning. I keep saying if you know, then nothing is complicated for you. But if you don't know, right? And English is all about complication. The language English is all about complication. There are plenty of it, right? But still, it's a global language. It's a world-renowned language, and there are more people who use English than any other language as well, apart from Chinese. So the point is like, if we discuss about this, 4 different forms of tenses, 4 different form tenses, right? So what are the 4 different form of tenses? So that is what it is mentioned here. So here it is. So one is like simple tense, perfect tense, continuous tense, and perfect continuous tense, right? So this is what it is. So Shakti, I'm sure you must be wondering what is this? Are you wondering what is this? What is this thing new? We only discuss about present, past, and future.
Yes sir, it's little different.
No, it is very different. So this is what it is. So this is what we will do. We'll take it a little bit easy. Maybe we can cover 2 tenses today. So these are the form. So now, so these are the forms of tenses. But apart from this form, if we have these 4, now the total tenses, now, say for example, the total tenses are 12 actually. If I say 12 are there, forms are only 4. But if the total tenses are 12, so you'll ask me how the total tenses are 12. For example, simple tense. So I'll explain simple tense in a while. Simple tense can become simple present tense, simple past tense, simple future tense. So similarly, perfect tense. simple perfect tense, simple past tense, and simple future tense. So similarly for these two tenses. So it becomes 3 into 4. So it becomes 12, isn't it, Shakti? So
Yes,
it
sir.
becomes
Yes, sir.
12 tenses. So there are 12 tenses. So 3, 1, which we have discussed, the verb, which is a very, very simple tense. There are 12 tenses and actually, I'll try and make this as simple as possible, as elementary as possible, so that everybody who are able to see this video later as well, or who are listening, would be able to understand with ease, right? So that is what we will do, but we will go little bit easy and simple. So first thing first is like we will take the again, let me say how different it is, because we were discussing only about tenses, the verb tenses. So when we say verb tenses, it is present, past, and future. But now what we are discussing is like we are discussing about the forms of tenses, right? I'm not even going there, the 12 tenses, the form of tenses, which is very, very important. So this is like simple tense, perfect tense, continuous tense, and perfect continuous. So this is what it is. So let's discuss one by one. So let's take the first one. So the first one is like simple tense. So when we talk about simple tense, the simple tense refers to the normal form of the past, right? So simple tense refers to normal form of past, present, future tense, right? So it refers to the normal tense, normal form of the past, present, and future. So nothing fancy, as it's saying. So we'll understand that. So as long as you understand it's a normal form of past, present, and future, that's more than enough. Okay. So now, unlike other aspects, it doesn't add any information. So what is the other aspect? So other aspect meaning it could be in perfect tense, continuous tense, and perfect continuous tense. So we will discuss that when we come. So now the stuff is like, so this simple tense is true to its name. Simple tense are easiest form and have the fewest rule. So it is the easiest form, right? So simple tense, as the name says, is very simple, or easiest form have fewest rule. Okay, rules are also very, very minimal. Unlike other aspect, doesn't add any other new information, so that is fine. So now the point is like, what is the simple tense? And give me an example. So the example here is like, I played soccer when I was a child, right? I played soccer when I was a child, right? So what does it say, Shakti? I played soccer. Soccer is what? In America, they call it, you know what is soccer?
Maybe football.
Yeah, not maybe, it is football. In America, they call it soccer. So I played soccer when I was child. So what does it mean?
Simple past tense.
Simple past tense. So, but what is the meaning of this sentence? What is it signifying?
He played. He already played. So
This child played when was a child. So
yeah.
is that person still playing?
No, past tense.
Past. So it is all done. Not playing now. I played soccer when I was a child. Well done, Shakti. When I was a child. So the thing is like the simple past tense indicates that the action occurred only in past. As Shakti said, it happened only in past and has no relation to the present. So it has all only happened in past. Like Shakti can say, Shakti, what was the sport you used to play? Do you still play some sports?
Cricket, sir.
Do you still play cricket?
Not still playing.
Okay. So you can say when I was in college or before working, I used to play cricket. So maybe Shakti
Yes.
can say that. So is he playing now? No. So he can say I played cricket when I was in college, right? So that is what it is. Is he playing now? No, it's not playing. So that is called as simple tense and has no relation to the present. Meaning Shakti is not playing now. or Shakti doesn't have any plan to play in future. Maybe he might play, but at this point of time now, right? So this is what it is. So that is what it is. Simple, very, very simple. Now, if we move on to the next one, right, which is perfect tense, right? So which is a perfect tense. So let's understand what is the difference here. The definition of perfect tense is little bit more complicated, slightly more complicated, right? So, so what is the complication here? It's used for action that relate to other points in time, either completed or ongoing. Meaning, the action, which is the verb, because tenses are all action. So the point is like the action that relate to other points in time, meaning it's not only in past like this one. It was only in simple tense, it was in past. This simple tense can be in present. This simple tense can be in future also. Right? I'm going to play, Shakti can say I'm going to play football. Right? So it's only in present tense. I play football now. So that is only in present tense. So it's simple, very, very simple. So it is not happening, it is not bringing in other aspect. Maybe if you are in present, it's only in present. If you are in past, it's only in past or in future. But here, the perfect tense is like, it's not like that. It's not in one tense. It is in all the tenses. So it is used for action related to other points in time. It can be in other points of time. So other points of time, or what are the other points of time? It could be in present, it could be in past, it could be in future. Either completed, it could have been completed, or it's still ongoing, right? So it could have been completed, like maybe the match was going on, right? So match could have got completed, match is still going on. Okay, for example. So let's understand the example. So the thing is like, for example, in the tense, in this tense, I have played soccer since I was a child. The perfect tense. So what is the perfect? So perfect tense indicate the action occurred continuously. I have played soccer since I was child. So here, if you see, I played soccer when I was child. I played. It is only I played. But here, it indicates I have played. So there is a huge difference. I played, I have played, or I have been playing, right? I have played soccer since I was a child. So what does it say, Shakti? So you have stopped playing soccer? Maybe if it is Shakti, maybe cricket. So have you stopped? What does the sentence say? Has it stopped? Is it happening still? Or is there any sign where it will stop in future? What does that indicate?
Still, it's happening.
It's happening. And is there any indication which it will stop in future?
No.
No. So it is called as perfect, where it is happening in all the three tenses: past, present, and future. Right? So that is precisely what it is. So, for example, in the sentence, I've played soccer since I was a child. Perfect tense indicates the action occurred continuously, right? It had happened when the person was a child and still happens in present, and there is no signs that it will stop in future, right? So this is what it is, perfect tense. So let's understand these two tenses. I thought we can cover all four, but anyway, it is another 1 minute and it will be a lot of complication at one go. So understand, so just coming back, there are 4 forms. We talked about tenses: past, present, past, and future. Now there are forms as well: simple, perfect, continuous, and perfect continuous. So we are doing these two today: simple and perfect. Very simple. Simple meaning there is no complication. So that is why it is very simple. Now, example was like, it is only refers to forms of the past, present, or future. Nothing fancy. Any one. It's not continuous one. So I played soccer when I was child. Simple. Done. Full stop. Over. Right. But here, if you look at, so what they are saying is like, it is not in one tense. That is what they are saying. It is not in one tense, one point of time. No. So it could have it could have got completed, or it is still going on. So that means it could be in any tenses, present, past, and future. For example, so this is where we explain the same football example. I have played soccer since I was a child. Meaning, see, imagine that person is 20. 20 is not child, right? 20 is in teenage or beyond teenage, right? So this boy or a girl, right, played soccer, which is football in India, right? Played soccer since was a child, meaning don't know whether it was 6 or 7 or whatever age, till 20 that person has been playing. Imagine that person is 40, still it holds good. I have played soccer since when I was a child, meaning right from 6 or 7 or whatever age till 40 now. And is there any sign of stopping? I asked Shakti as well, and he also said no, there is no sign. So there is no sign this person is going to stop playing, right? So we don't know. Maybe he will stop playing, or he may not stop playing. But so it is happening. It's a perfect tense. So it classifies into all the past, present, and maybe in future as well. Okay. So this is what it is. So as I said, we will come back and cover these two tenses, which is continuous and perfect continuous as well. I don't want to rush. Right? Anyway, the time is over, and so these are very, very what do you call, a little bit the complicated part, right? So we need to take time, but I think today was explained in a very simple form. I believe. I hope Shakti would have understood the difference. So Shakti, was it easy to understand? Are you clear, or still you have any doubt?
No, sir, I am clear.
Clear, no?
Yeah.
Right. So better, no, we will take the two tenses only today, these two tenses, and we will come back and do two more tenses. So what do you feel, Shakti? Is it getting, now you're understanding all the tenses, or is it getting complicated, or you're thinking it is so simple, we didn't know about it? What is your feeling now? Honest feeling.
Now I am understanding, sir. In my school days, I didn't understand the grammar.
Okay.
It is really tough that time.
Absolutely. School days, even I didn't understand much. Maybe we were young. Now we have become adult. We understand certain things more than before. So maybe that one as well. And also how you bring it also, Shakti, right? And
Yes.
how the person is explaining also is also very, very important, right? It's all about the teachers who explain. Not saying that we didn't have a good teacher, but it's also maybe at this point of time we are able to understand. Well done, Shakti. So at this point of time, we will call the session now. So we'll come back and do two more test sessions, and so we'll catch up again tomorrow, right?
Yeah, okay, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so all the listeners, maybe I hope from some center somebody's listening, right? Or else for those who will watch the video, thank you very much, and we will see you again very soon. Take care. Bye for now.